Hello, everyone. It's 5 p.m. And I will call to order the agenda review meeting of the Maricopa County Community College District Governing Board for September 15, 2020. Today, we are going to review the agenda for the September 22, 2020 work session and regular board meeting. Before we do, once again, for the record, I'm going to call board roll call. I'll start with Ms. Munoz, our student advisory member. Are you present?
Present.
Thank you. Mr. Hendricks. I believe he'll join us in a bit. Ms. McGrath.
Present.
Thank you. Dr. Narini.
I'm here.
Great. Mr. Saar.
Yeah, I'm here.
Dr. Thor.
I'm here.
Ms. Nguyen. Ms. Nguyen, are you present? I see Elsa. Is she? I see her as a listed participant.
We're waiting to reconnect her.
Okay. I'm present. That would show that right now 5 board members are present. We're waiting on Ms. Nguyen. And I know, again, Mr. Hendricks is on his way. So he'll be joining us at least for the executive session, if not during this session. So I'll wait 30 more seconds before we move forward. Okay, we're showing this when still not connected. I think I'm going to move on. So on September 22nd at the board meeting, we will begin with definitely one work session. I do want to make comment that we're noted to begin our work session at 5 p.m., but we may need to move that later due to some pending conflicts that I've been made aware of. More to come, and we'll announce that in the next day or two. With that, then there would be on the work session, the budget framework development to include timeline assumptions, possible two-year budget model, compensation philosophy, and cost reduction measures for consideration. Dr. Gonzalez, do you have any comments on what we can anticipate for that work session?
And President Sullivan, members of the board, other than the description that you just read, there'll be certainly more details around each of those items, and we're continuing to tighten up that presentation and have that ready for Tuesday.
Okay, thank you. Am I coming through all right? I know I'm hearing some static. I don't know if it's from my computer or out in the ether there.
Just a tiny bit, but we can hear you clearly now.
Okay, thank you very much. Just let me.
Oh, yes, and Ms. Nguyen is on now.
Perfect.
Ms. Sullivan?
Hello, I can't hear her.
Hold just a minute, please. Ms. Sullivan, a member of the tech team is reaching out.
Neither my computer has, I don't know.
Mrs. Sullivan, is that you?
No, I'm here now. Can you hear me
Okay,
better?
great. Now we can hear you better, yes.
Okay. It's amazing what happens when you can move a computer around, right? Okay, so here we are. We're going into the agenda. First item would be the call to order. There will be some substitutions. We then have presentations from the Faculty Executive Council, the Adjunct Faculty Association report, Interim Employee Senate report, introduction to our 2021 student senators, a student life report, and there will be no emeritus awards and recognition that evening. Dr. Gonzalez will provide his report, and items to be noted on that will be forthcoming. Then we move to Citizens Interim, consideration of consent agenda. The first item on the agenda will be to approve a termination recommendation. Board members, any comment?
President Sullivan, this is Stephen Gonzalez. I do have something to add to the previous item related to emeritus awards. And I just want to provide a heads up that if we continue to meet in this remote environment, then we're going to begin to work on a way to find a way to acknowledge the number of submissions in the emeritus awards distinction. So again, if we get back face to face, then clearly we will do those face to face. But if we continue in remote work, then we want to make sure that we have find a way to honor those folks that would be bestowed upon with that award.
Wonderful. Yes, I'm hoping we can get back together soon. We keep anticipating that.
I'm sorry,
So,
just a
and then
minute. I think Mr. Hendricks is on. Mr. Hendricks, can we do a mic check? Mr. Hendricks, can we do a mic check for you, please?
Hello?
Hi. Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, welcome, Mr. Hendricks. So we're just beginning to review the consent agenda. We just touched on item point 1, item 10 point approve update. Moving to the next item, I'm getting notes that some people might not be able to hear me. Any better, worse, never?
Still choppy.
You're cutting in and out.
I'm being, I apologize. Not sure what I do here. Let me just keep at this and I'll have to have Mr. Hendricks take over. All right, so academic affairs. Item 11.1, approve dual enrollment agreement for Rio Salado College to be the coordinating college for Maricopa Institute of Technology, a charter high school, Estrella Education Foundation District. Are there any comments by the board members? No comments? Moving to 11.2, approve intergovernmental agreement between Paradise Valley Community College and Paradise Valley Unified School District Embedded College Advisors Program. Any comments from the board members? I heard a maybe sound. All right, moving on. Item 11.3, approve intergovernmental agreement between Phoenix College and Phoenix Union High School District for Embedded College Advisors Program. Board members, any comment? Okay, item 11.4, approve new grant award from U.S. Department of Education TRIO Student Support Services, Science, Technology, Engineering, and Math, STEM, grant to Mesa Community College. Board members, any comment?
Sullivan, I have a comment.
Yes, Dr. Narini.
Well, I just want to commend Mesa and Gateway for reaching out and getting these grants. As somebody who benefited from TRIO, these are wonderful programs that have been around, probably the most successful college access and completion programs we've had in the country. They've been around for 30 or 40 years. So I just hope that other colleges take their lead and apply for some of the other TRIO grants that are out there, the student support services or the Upward Bound or the talent search or any of the veterans talent search or any of those, because these programs have proven to be successful over the years and we just need to keep fighting for them. So congratulations. Thanks.
Thank you. Well, then that's ditto for item 11.6, which is approved new grant award from U.S. Department of Education, TRIO Student Support Services Program at Gateway Community College. Board members, any comment? Ditto for 11.7, approved continuing grant from U.S. Department of Education award for the Bound program at Gateway Community College. Board members, any comments? To 11.8, approved curriculum. Are there any comments on 11.8? Okay, I'm assuming you're not commenting. Can you still hear me okay out there?
Yes.
Okay. Now we're moving on to item 12.1, approve lease of suite at Rio Northern to Purple Ribbon Council to cut out domestic abuse, DBA Bloom 365. Board members, any comment? Item 12.2, approve lease of 621 building at Rio Downtown to Southwest School of Woodworking LLC. Board members, any comment? Item 12.3, approve Gateway Early College High School submission of annual financial report to the Arizona Department of Education for fiscal year 2019-2020. Board members, any comment? Item 12.4, approve Phoenix College Preparatory Academy submission of annual financial report to the Arizona Department of Education for fiscal year 2019-2020. Board members, any comment? Item 12.5, approval of 2020-2021 district property and casualty insurance program renewal. Board members, any comment? Yes.
I have a comment. Why isn't Ms. Swain's name on there? Is she no longer with us?
Ms. Swain, I see you're on the call. Do you want to speak up or answer? Or someone for her?
Mrs. McGrath, this is Sherry Swain, Director of Risk Management. Typically, my name does not go on these action items. It's always the Chief Operating Officer's name, but I can assure you I did work on the renewal.
Thank you. I'm glad you didn't have to pay for a heart attack on my behalf.
Thank you.
Okay, any other comments, Mrs. McGrath? Being none, item, go ahead.
I'm fine. No.
Okay, thank you. Item 12.6, approve construction award for library building number 11, roof replacement at Mesa Community College. Board members, any comment? All right, now for 100 pages of our agenda. 12.7, approve proposed course fee changes fiscal year 2020 to 2021 budget. Board members, any comment?
Of course, I have a comment.
I was
This is
waiting.
Dr. Narini.
Thank you. Go ahead, Marie.
I confess I haven't gone through all the course fees as thoroughly as I usually do, but I do want to thank the committee for the work that they've done to develop, especially the guidelines and help to increase the transparency and the communication for the fees. I think they've done a remarkable job of doing that. And I want to also recognize South Mountain and Rio and the Skills Center for not proposing any fees and not contributing to the 100 pages or so. So thank you guys for that. And I do have some questions, but I think they're better off if I just email those out. There's just some clarification questions. But again, I want to thank the committee for all the work that they've done, and I really appreciate all that they've done. So thanks.
Thank you. Any other board members with comments about all of this material? I also would like to acknowledge the hard work and effort that's gone into this. It's something we've been waiting for from the committee, and appreciate the commitment and efforts to do this and make your presentations. Thank you. Okay, board members, I'm going to move on to 18.1, employment and separations, June 18, 2020 to August 20. Any comments? No one? Okay. Monitoring reports. We have non-business services, 14.1 placeholder for a budget analysis report fund 1. Expecting that for the months ending August 31, 2020. Any comments? We would then move into governing board reports. And that evening will also, I want to make note, there will be an session on 9/21. And members, I will be asking you a question and you can reply individually to my question online. I made the commitment that we would have a search committee meeting prior to the September 22nd board meeting, but it hasn't come to be. If there is an evening that works for you in the near future, I'd like to have an idea of that so we can schedule an, a meeting work session on that topic. I just wanted you to didn't forget. I'm wanting to make sure we follow up on that sooner rather than later. And so if there's an evening within the next 2 weeks, if you could send me your availability, and then I'll go from there, doing something with the district. So with that, I believe, are there any other comments from the board members?
Ms. Sullivan, just a question about the request that you just made. Are we looking at 4 o'clock or are we looking at 6:30? I mean, what kind of time frame do you want to hear from us on?
That's a good question. Thank you. We've been starting our work sessions at 4 o'clock to certainly the district more often. I'm really open on this discussion. So if you would like to offer a recommendation at the same time you're sending me some dates, that would be good. Recognizing I'd like to do this within the next 2 weeks. Unless folks have a point of view right now, offer comment. Does that clarify that, Dr. Thorpe, as clear as mud?
Yes, I mean, personally, my preference is to do things at like 4 o'clock rather than the evening. some of us have a lot of evening commitments right now.
Yes, I think I'd like to make sure that we can accommodate both Dr. Narini as well and Dr. Kumar, who might have commitments. Gentlemen, does 4 o'clock work for you as well?
4 o'clock's fine for me. This is Dr. Narini.
Mr. Saar?
Yeah, that works, but not every day. But I think I'm fine on the days you talked about.
Okay, so if you could, when you send your dates or possibilities, just tell me if it's a 4 p.m. day.
Will do.
Cool. Okay. Any other comments or questions? All right. Well, then, in this case, this concludes the agenda review for our next meeting on September 22nd.